with you. They refuse to be left behind. The funniest thing is to watch people, as the doors are closing, actually fit their entire body through like this much space. Looks like a child being born. It's like... They just rip their way in there, you know? I think I like living out here. I think my biggest shock since moving to California was the first time I stepped off a curb and a car actually stopped for me. That blew my mind. The motorists stop for pedestrians. I remember my first time a car was about 30 feet away, and I panicked. I went into my hip position. I was like, oh man, I'm dead. And I looked back, and the guy had stopped and waved me on. Actually had a smile on his face. He's like, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. So of course, I faked it to see if he's gonna floor it when I said, I ain't stupid. He was cool. He was real cool. He's like, no, go ahead. And that's when I realized I got the right of way. It's like, yeah, I got the right of way. Check that out. I got an attitude. Find myself stepping off the curb just to tick motorists off. It's like, excuse me, I got the right of way. Oh, no, I changed my mind. I'm going back this way now. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I want to bring my older brother out here to California, my brother Dwayne. He needs to come cool out a little bit because, well, he's the kind of guy who finds racism in everything. Everything is racist in my brother. He got fired from his job at McDonald's, okay? He was sitting there, had the family sitting around the living room, he was pacing up and down, he was like, man, the white man. You know, the white man's something else. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something, you better watch yourself. See, because the white man don't want to see you make it. That's right, they don't want to see you get ahead. They got a conspiracy out there. That's right, a conspiracy. And I'm like, where's this dude's head at? Does he think there's some secret organization sitting around going, okay, members, listen up. Now, there are too many black people making it in this country. They're making much too much progress. Now, let's see. We've got Malcolm X. We've got Martin Luther King. Dwayne. He's up for promotion at McDonald's? Stop him. I don't want him near that grill. I grew up in a very strict home. My father was a very strict man, heavy on discipline. I remember one time my father actually went to school and told the teachers it was okay to hit me. He sure did. He told me, he said, kid does something wrong, you feel free to hit him. No, feel free. I feel sorry for the teacher that did hit me because rule one in life is you don't hit a black woman's child. You just don't do that. See, because my mother was the one that came to school and she was furious. Had me by the hand, she was like, no, you just show me which one. Just show me which one. But, excuse me, mister, but before I go off, I want to make sure you're the right one. Now, my baby told me you hit him. My husband told you what? Oh, no, see, that's my child. That's right, honey, I laid on my back for 36 hours pushing his big head. Now, when my husband pushed one out, you go hit that one. I really would like to bring my entire family out here. This is a very liberal town. This is very liberal. I know it's because there's a lot of interracial couples out here. A lot of interracial couples. And maybe that's where my paranoia comes in because I've never dated a white girl before. And it's not that I haven't seen white girls I think are really attractive. It's just that every time I see a white girl I think is really pretty and I want to talk to her, I feel like everybody in the room is watching me. It's like as I'm walking towards her, I feel like the people up against the wall like... Look at him. He wants that white woman. That's his slave instinct coming out, you know. I've seen them in the movies. It's like I'm on Wild Kingdom. Like Marlon Perkins in the room, like, come with us next week as we follow Kenan out to Beverly Hills in search of the great white woman. I'd like to get married and settle down. You know, whatever girl I marry is going to have to meet the approval of my grandmothers. I have 3 beautiful grandmothers. I love them very much. But they all do one thing that drives me crazy. They all want me to look up relatives that I don't know. Everywhere I go, one of them tells me I have a relative. I went to see my grandma in South Carolina recently. Called me in the room. She was like, "Hi, baby. Boy, you looking well. I hear you live out there in California now. Know your cousin Essie out there in California?" I'm like, "Grandma, look, I don't know cousin Essie." She's like, "Now, baby, that's my brother, daughter, son, nephew, second cousin on my mama's side child. Yes, you be sure to look her up." I feel like Alex Haley trying to track this lady down. Like I finally found her. It's like, "Essie, I found you. You old African." You know? My grandfather is a one of a kind. He's a very religious man. I miss him dearly. He used to always tell me like these really bizarre stories to try to get me into religion. He credits God for everything. He told me this one story one time. He said, "Come here, Keno, I'm going to tell you a story. Because you need to get the Lord in your life. I'll tell you, boy, you got the Lord, you don't need nothing else. Because the Lord works mysterious ways. Yes, he does. I tell you, I was a young man, used to work at a steel mill, come home every day from work, have myself a ham sandwich. One day, come home from work, my ham was gone. Yes, it was gone. But I know what happened. See, my brother had come by the house, making himself a ham sandwich. Didn't say nothing to me, ate up all my ham. I didn't say nothing to my brother. Left that in the Lord's hand. Next day, he was in the tub, slipped, fell, killed himself. Well, I came home, started cooking, walked to the bathroom, saw her husband dead. She had a heart attack and died. Children came home, gas still on, place blew up and killed all the children. I tell you, the Lord worked mysterious ways.
There we are. That's funny stuff.